I can see that most women, most modern women right now are not worth it. The majority of women are not good for you, especially in the Western world. Okay? You're going to have to find, like, to find a decent woman, like a good, decent woman with like clean mental health, doesn't have a massive sexual history, doesn't have problems like being like posting her pictures of her body on Instagram and, you know, little like, you know, thirst traps, like posting like semi-sexy photos or sexy photos on her stories, right? Even if it's stuff of like her legs kind of open and she's wearing like yoga pants or something and you can kind of see her pussy outline, right? Little stuff like this, girls post that stuff for male attention. And when you get in a relationship with that, it's just very stressful to deal with, okay? Because these girls are empty and sad and dead inside, quite frankly. That's the only way they feel alive is getting digital male attention, which is really sad, right? This is the majority of girls these days, to be honest with you. So the thing is, guys in red pill space, they don't talk about how to date, how to like identify these women, and B, like the thing is this, you got to learn how to train a woman to be your woman. And I think like even that in itself is like, people like say, oh, that's not mainstream friendly or whatever. But these women, the majority of women don't know how to be women. They don't know how to be good girlfriends. They don't know how to be good wives. You know, their mothers didn't teach them how to cook and clean and be a woman and be feminine and all this stuff. And the thing is, men have to need to learn how to do that, because every man is, majority of men are going to want to go down the route of getting involved with a girl and keeping her in his life beyond a few, you know, hookups, right? Because this is what the problem is. Here's another problem, right? This whole next, you know, hard next, bitch, no, you're out here, fuck you, bitch, you're next, ice her, ghost her. And don't believe me, I love ghosting a piece of shit person, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I have ghosted girls that were fucking massive pieces of shit, okay? But the thing is this, you can't go through life treating people like they're disposable objects. This hookup culture, what it teaches people is they teach people more how to break love, how to break human connections. And people, when they keep doing this over and over and over again, you're just creating your mind. Literally, you're creating a brain that teaches you to break human connections. And the thing is this, when you're young, these human connections are abundant and they're everywhere. But as you get older, you realize human connections are so fantastic and some of the best things life can offer. And so when you're in a relationship, here's the thing. There's no such thing as a drama-free relationship, first of all, okay? Second of all, every relationship breaks and or has trouble, but both sides need to bring it back together. And it's the man who, it's his responsibility to put it back together. But women and men are being taught right now, especially mainstream women, are being taught, it's like, oh, you know, if he's not perfect, just next. Like, you forget, fuck him, girl. You deserve better. This is what the number one thing the girls say. You deserve better. You're pretty. You're this. You're smart. You have followers on Instagram. You have a college degree. Girl, you deserve better. You deserve better. And it's like, no, bitch, like, clearly she did something wrong. Clearly she's something wrong with that girl as well. Every time there's a relationship break, both parties are at fault. However, it just which party lies, which party has the majority of the fault is where it always gets distorted. Because why, right? Women are like, typically women always say, oh, my ex was awful. You know, he's just a bad person. Oh, he ghosted me and he blocked me and he cheated on me and he beat me and he stole my money, right? But the thing is, it's not true. There's always two sides to the story, but it's very extreme. And then the women too are becoming calloused. Their hearts are becoming hardened. They're becoming these sick creatures that are just like broken and sad inside and like have no real value that they bring to anything other than their pussy. And they get caught in a trap of constantly giving their pussy up to guys who only want them for their pussy and continue to let that shit eat away at them and erode away at them and erode away at their mental health. And then now you got cat ladies in your 30s, right? So the thing is this, right? With the guys, it's up to us to save this shit. It's up to us to fix it. And the thing is that the red pill problem is it doesn't teach guys how to have relationships, and it doesn't teach you the non-toxic side of women. It always focuses on the bad shit. And
you guys don't donate $100
thank
right
you.
now.
Well, that's a big
you're
one.
A beta male. You're a cuck. You're blue
that is a
pill
big donation.
For life. You better send me $1,000 in donation
Boom.
right now.
God, dope. Charles, you're on fire today. Look at this. Abundance Kofi in the chat. He says, if you keep curving everybody, you'll end up drawing a zero. Zero healthy relationships. That is what I'm talking about. Okay? Women do this more than men, but even the guys who have like a little bit of relationship problem, they're always like, fuck her next, bro. Next. She's replaceable. I'll replace you, bitch. It's like, no, some women are not replaceable. Some people are not replaceable. Some problems you got to work through. Like if it's if she cheated on you, if like you're together and she fucked another guy, it's like, all right, bitch, you are a piece of shit. Fuck you. I'm out forever. I hope you die in a fucking fire. Right? That's cool. But other things, like you gotta work through this shit together, because you can't, and it's bad karma for you too, because you're going through life burning bridges and destroying shit, instead of being a person that is building bridges and expanding and learning to maintain healthy human relationships, right? Shitty ones, I get it. You gotta get rid of shitty people, you gotta get rid of shitty people. But you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference there. Sebastian Cardoso with $49.99 super chat says, feeling generous today. This is going to be a great episode today. On another note, sex bombing is a mofo. What would you take away? What would you take away lesson? What would you take away lesson do you learn from sex bombing from a hot chick? What the fuck? On another note, sex bombing is a mofo. What would you take away lesson do you learn from sex bombing from a hot chick? Well, if she's giving you a lot of sex, just make sure you don't get her pregnant and just enjoy it. The more you make her orgasm and you're in there. You know what I mean? What lesson do you take from? Oh, okay, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Yeah, if she says she was a victim, she automatically gets to feel like she's the good girl and he was the bad man. Yeah, girls do that all the time, bro. Girls do that every single time. My ex was a bad guy. He was such a bad guy. And they go and they tell like 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 of their friends. This happens to American chicks, happens to Chinese chicks, Japanese chicks, Korean chicks, Latinas, Indians. Choose your fucking vagina color. They do it.